Reincarnation from Atlantis. Welcome viewers and fellow Atlanteans. I'm a very old soul and I reincarnated from Atlantis, and that is my favorite lifetime. I've lived a number of lives, yet that is definitely my favorite. Atlantis was an epicenter of culture and civilization that shaped the known world as we know it today. The other 5 continents learned so much from the lost continent. Atlantis was in the Atlantic Ocean. That's why the Atlantic Ocean is called the Atlantic Ocean, after Atlantis. Atlantis was beyond the Pillars of Hercules, Gibraltar, where the Azores Islands remain. That's what's left over of Atlantis after Atlantis went down. The Azores Islands. And there's some subaquatic places like the Melpomene Road and others, which are also Atlantean. Yeah, so there was a massive cataclysm, and I was there at the time of the cataclysm that took down the whole continent under the ocean. So I remember from when I was a very young child, memories of Atlantis. And I also did past life regression hypnosis, and that jogged more memories. I connect a lot with crystals in this life. I've got a a stone, crystal, some kind of quartz or something. Yeah, I collected lots of crystals over the years, and crystals were used a lot in Atlantis. Yeah. So I was a demigod high priest in and I died in the temple of Atlantis, in the capital. I think it was the temple of Neptune or Poseidon. And in my role as a demigod high priest, I used to advise the regency and the council of Atlantis. And I was an intermediary between the gods and the people. Yeah, so in my memories when I was a young child, I had recurring dreams and other memories. Yet in the recurring dreams, I was inside the temple and I ran into the adytum. The adytum is the inner room of a temple where the deity resides. So I ran into the adytum, and then megaliths crushed my body and my spirit passed on. So behind me is an adytum, behind this curtain, and I made that to sort of jog the memories of being from Atlantis. Like, if you see my Egyptian video, I mean, there's also lots of symbols on the wall. That's more for my Egyptian life. Yeah, the actual adytum is for my Atlantean life. Yeah, so I remember what happened after I died. My spirit was taken out like the Itos Dios, the eagle of Zeus. And that was my spirit, and it rose above the continent as the continent was sinking under the ocean. Yeah, and then I crossed the river Styx and I went to Hades, the underworld, and I drank from the fountain of Melpomene, the fountain of remembrance, with the titaness Melpomene, the goddess of memory. That's what caused me to remember. Yeah, her daughters are the 9 muses, which are responsible for lots of culture in the world, and things like theater, actors, TV, music, all of that. They are the 9 daughters of Melpomene, which I connect a lot with. So I put a lot through poetry and art. These are some of the muses on this wall. And when I was taken to Hades. Mercury guided me. He's the guide of the dead. Yeah, the six rivers of Hades and Tartarus, the Elysium, all of that, and the three judges, Radamanthus, Minos, Aeacus, they judge when you reach Hades, and then you're allocated a place to go. And the initiates were taught to drink from Melpomene's fountain in the Orphic and the Lucinian mysteries. So that's what I did. I drank from the fountain, stayed in Hades, and then I returned back to Earth in another incarnation. Yeah, so I wrote this poem about my experience reincarnating. High priest of Atlantis, like a praying mantis, my skeleton is gelatin under the sea, where the lost continent used to be. What a tragedy, Melpomene, no search party came for me. Reborn in the last country, Zimbabwe. My body passed on, then my spirit shone, so preserved after the shell is gone. In a sideways figure 8, as we step and reincarnate, we come back on the underground streams with these heavenly dreams. Advice from the lamas, always with the good karmas. We do the metempsychosis with the great Melpomene and the daughters 9, heavenly, true, divine. The ladies from Hades, Zeus's other babies, taught in the mystery schools, stuffed up for fools. We don't drink from the lathe, and Melpomene's fountain we bathe. We're likened to Orpheus, your brothers with Morpheus. Mysteries Orphic, Lucinian. No, we're not Darwinian. Explain the chimera to the giants of Etna, Helicon's fountain, Pegasus. Science explained this genesis. Stolen fire with Prometheus, to Mother Pandora's box and the Gorgon's locks. Medusa changes to rocks and Atlas to continental blocks. Transmigration of the soul like a tuku with a bowl. Prayer beads a rosary, jumps skull to ovary. Chanting all the mantras, skilled in the death tantra. Syllables of creation, lost in translation. We come from much older, before the Buddha, back to Vishnu's Matsaya, when the flood swept over, the times of Noah, to Salian and Pyrrha, Meshkanet and the car, to Urania and the star, Athena neath in the Sphinx, breaking every jinx. The ascended master, move time faster, from body to body, asana to samadhi, 8 limbs Pantajali, for every yogi, prana to the Tai Chi, to the Sephirotic tree, Gilgulim and the Nefesh, new body to refresh, aim to stop the samsara, moksha and nirvana, compassion bring us back, like why I wrote this track, to the river Ganges, the river Nile, up to the river Tiber with Romulus, Remus, check back the Nile, with Moses, Aaron, Miriam, up Sinai Peninsula with the Methraton to the Olympus Mount and the 7 hills of Rome, coming from the underground tomb, womb to tomb on fate's loom. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you've also had experience incarnating from Atlantis. And I thank you for watching.